The president's latest tweet calls the women weak and insecure. He says they should apologize for hateful and horrible things that they've said about the U.S. and about Israel, and he believes that they are not capable of loving this country. Reaction from at least one over the weekend, Ayanna Pressley of Massachusetts, saying that she does love this country and that no one should take the bait from the Oval Office. Debate here on Capitol Hill about whether President Trump is a racist based on these tweets that he continues to lodge against these 4 women. By the way, his campaign is now using 2 of them in a fundraising email.
Road to recovery. Republican Senator Johnny Isakson is out of the hospital after suffering broken ribs last week. He is now heading to a program at Wellstar Keystone Hospital in Marietta. Isakson's team says his recovery process could take longer than normal because the senator also suffers from Parkinson's disease. Unknown circumstances. Investigators are still working to figure out how a 21-year-old died. We're told Isaiah Gray's body was found next to train tracks on Boulder Park Drive in southwest Atlanta Saturday. APD isn't sure if he was hit by a train. They're waiting on a toxicology report to determine if he was impaired at the time of his death.